How's it going?
Well, whatever could happen, happened.
They're leaving packing and pretty much everything else to the very last minute, and sleeping for about 3 hours. We finally made it to the airport. When we checked in our bags and got our boarding passes, we were asked by a super nice United employee for a negative COVID test and or a vaccination card. At this specific point, it seemed like either one would have been good enough to get us on the plane. Going through security was pretty much the same as it used to be. Not a lot of room for social distancing, but I felt like everybody in there, airport staff and travelers themselves, were doing their best not to be total dicks and make everyone around them as comfortable as possible. For many of us, this was our first time venturing out on an international flight since the beginning of the pandemic. So yay humans, for once.
Hello.
We did it. We are on our way to Chicago first.
And Frankfurt. And
Frankfurt.
Hopefully Prague.
Hopefully Prague.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Getting our COVID test before the flight added a brand new thick layer of stress to the normal amount of stress that one gets when traveling. You know, pre-apocalyptic kind of stress. To fly to any country in the European Union, you will need a negative PCR COVID test, not older than 48 hours. Where are these little guys going?
They're coming with us.
Sounds pretty easy, straightforward, and organized. Just like everything else during the last 18 months. So you may ask, where's the catch? You can get a same-day result PCR test done for $250. That's the catch. A freaking expensive test that should be free. So to that I said, nope. I'm not paying extra $250 for a COVID test when you can get one at CVS for free. Kat decided not to take any chances. She went for it and paid the $250 big ones. I paid for peace of mind, she said. Fair enough. I, on the other hand, am too cheap to do so. So I decided to take my chances and get my test at CVS for free. One small problem though, and contrary to what was posted on their website, according to the nurse who took my test, I was not going to get my test results for 72 hours. At this point I'm freaking out because we are 48 hours away from our trip and I just took a COVID test that I potentially won't get the results on time for takeoff, which will likely cost me way more than $250. When you roll the dice, sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. But on the morning of the 29th of September, I won. My alarm went off, I checked my email, and got my negative test results. There I was, on my way to Prague with not a worry in the world.
I believe I can fly.
Except for the Delta variant, but we're vaxxed, so whatever.
22E. I'm hungry.
Me too. Once in Chicago, we ate some not so great airport food and sat there for about 3 hours waiting for our flight to Frankfurt. Once again before boarding, we were asked to show our negative COVID tests and vaccination cards. Once the plane crew saw your COVID vaccine card, they put a little blue sticker on your passport. Which was kinda weird, but weird times, right? It was actually nice flying with United Airlines. It seemed like they're doing their best to make everyone as safe as possible. And also they have a very nice variety of movies and TV shows. So you will not get bored while crossing the Atlantic. The trip was long, but I watched like 5 movies including Edge of Tomorrow with Tom Cruise, which by the way is a very underrated movie in my opinion. I love Tom Cruise. People think he's nuts, but I love him. Top Gun, man. Have you seen Top Gun?
I feel the need for speed.
Anyway, Still a very long flight, wearing a mask for 9 hours, which really wasn't a huge deal to me, but it doesn't really make your flight more comfortable, that's for sure. If I was watching this video myself right now, I would ask, is it worth it?
We made it to Prague.
We hopefully get both luggages.
Yeah. Yeah. How are you?
Is it worth going through all the pain in the butt tests, masks, and extra money spending? Is it worth it? 1000%.